When it comes to losing weight, having energy, and really feeling good, a lot of women don't take into account how their bodies actually work. But our next guest says that's key to looking and feeling great. The 28 Days Lighter Diet provides a monthly plan to achieve physical and emotional wellness. It was co-written by Barrett, a fitness expert who is here to share a recipe from her book. Before we get cooking here, Ellen, tell me how this kind of differs from other health books.
Well, a lot of health books want you to minimize calorie, consumption. They want you to eat less. We want you to eat higher quality.
Okay.
And so we want nutrient-dense meals, never an empty calorie. So the empty calorie is the big sin. And so everything that we offer in the book, recipes and also just advice on eating, is just get high quality, high nutritious stuff. And then your body, the weight will fall off. Your body will function optimally.
Really?
And this is the thing.
You make it sound easy almost.
You know what? It's funny because you have to think about it because a lot of food options out there are really null. Like they have nothing to offer you for building and strengthening and giving you real energy. So that's the hard part, is that what's obvious, like grabbing a bagel and cream cheese doesn't really have a lot for you, but that's the easy access stuff.
Sure, it's quick.
It's quick, it's easy, but it's not helping women in the long term. So to function and for high metabolism, you want your endocrine system working really strongly. And this recipe is really awesome for the thyroid, which is the master metabolism gland of the endocrine system.
Great. And explain to me how the book is set up, because it's kind of unique.
Yeah. Well, the book is the big picture. So it's exercise, diet, and then lifestyle tips. And it's just for women. It uses the cycle, the women's cycle, as a foundation of how you should live your life. So certain weeks out of the month, women have a lot of energy and their appetite is really strong. And we say go with it. And certain weeks of the month, women have low energy, low appetite, need more sleep. And we also say go with that too. You want your body to tell you what to do and let it guide you.
I think you have to be conscious too of what's going on.
Yes, and we do
notes, be aware.
Right, and that's another thing we learned is my co-author Kate and I have been working with women for a combined 30 years, and we found that women were really disconnected, and disconnected from their body, but from their cycle, and also kind of trying to defy it. Like I don't feel good, but I'm going to still work out, and my appetite, they feel bad about having a really strong appetite. They're like, oh, I'm so hungry, darn it, It's like, no, we want.
It's okay. Eat the right things.
When you're hungry, it's good. It means your furnace is churning, and it means it means you're alive, really.
There you go. All right. Well, how do we get started with this healthy smoothie?
Yeah. So this is called the Blueberry Walnut Smoothie. It's in the book. It's really simple. It has 3 ingredients and then water. So 4 ingredients if you want. Consider water. So we've got walnuts, just raw organic walnuts, ½ a cup, and then 2 cups of blueberries, which seems like a lot, and it's going to make a beautiful color here. Whoops. Just gonna get it in there.
It's blueberry season yet? Are they
blueberry
sweet?
season. Yeah, so you know what? If it's wintertime, go ahead and have frozen blueberries. That's a good alternative. Fresh is always a little better, but. And then this is the secret ingredient.
Okay.
It's a tablespoon of coconut oil.
So talk to us about the benefits of coconut oil for people who might not be too familiar.
Yes. So coconut oil is soothing to the thyroid. It's been proven to really help repair a thyroid. So if you have a damaged thyroid or if it's not functioning optimally, I really recommend getting a tablespoon or more a day, and you'll watch your thyroid sort of repair itself. Really? Fluoride injures the thyroid. There's a lot of studies out there. Gluten has a bad effect on the thyroid. So those things we have all the time. So having something to sort of counteract it is really great.
So it's okay to add a little bit of fat to it? Because it is an oil, right?
Okay, so this is gonna almost feel like there's ice cream or milk in it.
Good.
It's gonna be really creamy. It's amazing what it does. It's really a secret. I totally recommend it. And you know what else? With all this ingredient, you can have walnuts in your pantry and store them there. You can have olive oil and store it. The only thing you want to pick up is blueberries. So this is something that you can really have on hand.
Good.
And blueberries will stay in your fridge for a while. So I'm just going to put in about a cup of water. You can put in more or less depending on the consistency you want. You could also use ice cubes if you want it chilled. So I'm going to turn it on, get it going. So every blender is different. You might need to have it on for, a minute. This is a Vitamix, and it can really rev up. Yeah, it can really rev up. So I only need I really don't think I need more than like 40 seconds.
Wow. And it's
there
so
we go.
pretty.
It's so pretty. I also think that, yeah, the visual is important. Women, you want to have a pleasant looking meal.
Of course.
Yeah, it's true. A nice display, even how you eat something. All right, I'm just going to use. I'm going to use
Now
these.
you would use this as a meal replacement or a snack?
This is
or
a
what do you think?
perfect summer breakfast.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's a really good summer breakfast. In our book, it's a breakfast recipe, but it's also a good pre-workout recipe. This whole thing has about 2 servings, but in the book, we don't talk about, oh, you have to have 8 ounces and that's it. We want you to feel when you're satiated and stop.
Enough.
Yeah, enough.
Very good. Well, we're going to try these at the end of the show. Ellen,
Excellent.
thanks for being here. The name of the book again?
Is the 28 Days Lighter Diet.
Very good.